born in North Platte, Nebraska, June 2nd, 1922, by a midwife.
Tell us about your birth, yeah.
Well, I was born at home. Well, what do you want to know about her? Well, she liked to eat tomatoes. Her maiden name, Kerrigan. Well, I guess she was born in Kansas. We'd go on walks just around the neighborhood, out in the country. She's not a good housekeeper.
She didn't like
Not a good cook.
Yeah.
So my dad would go eat at the restaurant before he came home. Oh, well, we'd eat at home. We'd eat what we wanted.
So where'd your dad work?
He worked in the roundhouse, shoveling coal in them to, so the trains could run. He'd do that all day.
How much do you make a month?
A month, I don't know. He made about 23 cents an hour. 1100 East E Street. Well, nothing fancy, I'll tell you. We had an outdoor toilet for one thing. And we didn't have running water. We didn't have electricity. We just used lamps, kerosene lamp.
So what'd you do for fun?
Play ring around the rosy.
Do you have a lot of friends in the neighborhood?
London Bridge is falling down. Oh yeah, I played jacks.
Do you have any toys?
I would play jump rope.
Do you have any favorite toys or anything?
Favorite toys, dolls.
So what was your house like?
Oh, it was a wooden house. There was a little tornado one time. Went outside in the morning and everything blown down and it was a mess. He would ride a bicycle to work. When he'd come home, we'd run to meeting. We'd all get on the bicycle.
What do you mean you all? All your brothers and sisters, or you and Ethel, or?
They're just Ethel and I, because the other brothers and sisters were taken away.
Give me some more details on that.
They said Mom was having too many kids, so they took those.
Okay, give me the names of who they took.
Leona and Russell, Jimmy, Kenneth.
How about Jeanette?
Jeanette, no. She was the older one, or Vern.
Where were they? They're already grown up.
Yeah.
And where did they each go?
Leona went to a family named Mankis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Russell worked in the bakery. He learned the bakery trade, making pies and things.
Mm-hmm. When they were took, you were very small. Why weren't you took?
Oh, we was too little. They didn't want to go, but they took them anyway. I guess the county, I don't know who took them.
And they said she had too many kids, and then they just took them.
I guess they thought she wasn't giving them good enough care.
Who probably, one of the neighbors were looking at her or something and then told the county, you think? Or
We didn't have any close neighbors.
But how did they find out that?
I don't know.
I don't know how they can find that out.
I don't know either.
How do they find stuff like that she can't take care of them? I don't understand.
Maybe they were running wild, I don't know.
You think they were just running around the streets and they didn't know they were saying?
Maybe they weren't dressed well enough or something, I don't know. Mom took Ethel and I to school. Ethel didn't want to stay.
So what did she do?
So she failed a kindergarten. So I was one grade ahead of her till we got in the fourth grade. Then she failed the fourth grade. So I was 2 grades ahead of her. And she got in the high school. She ran away and got married.
Get back together with all your siblings, like Leona and Jeanette.
Well, Jeanette would try to get them back together. She got Leona back. She lived with Jeanette. Leona became a beauty operator. She went to beauty school first and learned it.
So how did she go to beauty school? How paid for that?
My sister Jeanette sat in the school all day long.
Really?
Well, they had desks, and a place to put the ink.
So you walked to school?
Yeah, cut across the alfalfa field.
Was it a long walk?
Oh, it didn't seem long to us.
Tell us about your school, because the kids nowadays don't know how the schools were then. Tell me about what the schools were like. So you dipped the pen into the ink?
Yeah.
Well, what did it look like, the classroom? Do you remember, with a desk in row, straight rows, and all the kids of all the grades in one room? Or
No.
Had the grades separated into rooms?
Yeah. When I went to school, the lower grades are downstairs, and when you got to junior high, you go upstairs.
On your desk?
Well, some of us would bring our lunch in a sack, and then others would go like to Woolworth store or other places around for lunch.
Did you bring your lunch?
No, I'd go in and have a milkshake or something, a sandwich.
Tell me about your dad.
He was one of 12 kids. He was a pleasant man. He was always giving stuff away, giving food to the neighbors or people that couldn't afford it. He's born in Kansas. My mom was Irish. She was born in Kansas. He only went to 6th grade,
How old was he when he died?
99.
So did he have cancer, or what did he die of?
Just old age.
What rules did your parents have? Did they have any rules for you guys, you and Ethel?
Oh, he just did do what we wanted to do.
You didn't have to come inside at a certain time?
Oh, yeah, well, we go to bed early, like 8 o'clock.
But they didn't have any rules for you? Like you didn't have any chores to do?
No.
So your mom didn't like to do housework and you guys didn't have any chores? So
Very interesting.
So you didn't have any electricity, any water, any toilet. How did you keep warm in the winter?
Cover up. Whatever we had. Got pretty cold.
So were you ever punished when you did something wrong?
No.
No punishment. You could do whatever you want, no punishment.
Right.
Never were spanked or given time out, or no rules, no punishment. You never did anything wrong, or they didn't care?
No.
Go to the movies?
Oh, yeah. We went to movies every Saturday.
Tell me about it.
10-cent movies. Oh, well, the movies were cowboy movies. Flash Gordon, Tom Mix, Roy Rogers. We'd watch Mae West. She was funny.
What did you like about Mae West?
It's just come up and see me sometime. We went swimming a lot.
Where did you go?
A girly swimming pool,
Tell me.
drainage ditch.
Tell me about it. The swimming pool. What was the swimming pool like? Did you have to pay to get in?
It's like any swimming pool.
You didn't have to pay money to get in, no?
No.
So you were on your own during the day. You do what you want to do and go swimming. What else did you do?
Go and shop in the dime store.
So you got some money somehow. You had some money to shop.
Yeah, and Dad get paid once a month, so we'd get a little money to go buy some clothes.
So you like to buy clothes. Do you remember how much the clothes cost?
Huh?
Do you remember how much they cost?
Yeah, 98 cents. Different prices, 98 cents and
For a dress?
$2.
Did you have to wear dresses to school?
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't wear pants?
No.
So it was like 98 cents for a new dress?
Yeah.
I'm curious more about your house, your shack in Shantytown. How you washed your clothes, how you cooked, how you took baths, the whole thing. Just tell me about those kind of things.
We didn't do a lot of cooking. We ate a lot of bologna, sandwiches, milk. They deliver milk to our door.
Tell me about how you washed your clothes.
Oh, yeah, we had a wash machine. And it had a wringer. You'd run them through the wringer, get them all done, hang them out on the line.
So how did you take baths?
Oh, we had a great big tub to take a bath.
So you just couldn't just turn on the faucet. You had to go and get water, fill it up.
Yeah.
So once a week you take a bath.
Yeah.
Tell me when your house burnt down, your shack burnt down, when then what happened?
Well, we called the fire department, but pretty slow getting there. Burnt down.
How old were you?
Oh, I guess I was in grade school.
What started it, the fire?
It was an accident. My dad was burning bed bugs.
Okay. So, what do you remember about the fire?
Well, I remember the house was burning.
You don't remember where you were when it was burning.
I was outside,
What were you doing while it was burning?
just sitting.
Just watching it burn?
Yeah.
Did you miss your house?
Did I miss it?
What did you do when it
Oh, we
burned?
moved up to another place.
Where did you go?
Oh, across the tracks.
Tell me about the other place. Was it nicer?
Yeah. We had an upstairs,
How many bedrooms?
2 bedrooms.
So it was a nicer place.
Well, I guess better than what was burned up.
Do you remember any friends? Any of your friends? You remember their names?
Yeah, Darlene Sturgis, Imogene, Bobby. And they moved away. We hitchhiked and went to see them.
Where'd they go?
Colorado somewhere. Haxton, I think.
You and Ethel hitchhiked?
Huh?
You and Ethel hitchhiked?
Yeah.
Went to see them without your parents?
Oh, yeah.
How old were you?
Old enough to know better.
Like 13? Teenager? You don't know? Did you just hitchhike when they were that young?
Preteen.
Preteen, like about 10 maybe? That's an interesting story. I'd like to hear more about it. So you just hitchhiked to how far?
Well, we got there late in the afternoon. I don't know how far it was. We didn't know how far it was.
And your parents didn't know where you were?
Well, they figured we were out playing.
So it was just for a day, you didn't go overnight?
And we'd stay all night over there.
Well, how did you know where they were? They told you their address?
It was a small town. We found them.
So you just looked around and found them?
Yeah.
So it's a small town, you hitchhiked there and visited them. Do you remember them being surprised?
Oh, they had a large family, a bunch of kids. We missed them, so we went to see them. 15-minute recesses, and we'd go out and play.
What did you play out there?
Well, they had, swings and
Playgrounds?
rods. And
It's like the playgrounds now, or they're different?
yeah,
What did you like to do the best on
and the
the
slides.
playground? So what kind of subjects did you like the best at school? Were you good at?
Oh, I liked spelling. That was my best subject. Reading. That's it.
So did you go on any trips when you were small?
Oh, we'd go out to California, visit Jeanette.
How did you get out there?
Oh, my dad had a pass for us. We had a pass to go on the railroad. So we'd go to Jeanette's.
So how long did it take?
Oh, it would take quite a while. Usually go all day and a night on the train.
So you go a lot?
Oh, every once in a while. One time I didn't want to go and my mom made me go.
How were the trains like back then? They had a dining car and
Yeah.
probably not as nice as they are now.
No way.
So you take that kind of trip. Did you take any car trips or you didn't have a car?
We had a Model T car later.
When did you get that when you were older?
I don't know, maybe 1929.
What was a Model T like? I mean, I just don't...
You've seen pictures of it?
Yeah, but I just never been in one. What were they like?
Well, they had a stick thing to go low and medium down.
So when did you get to ride the Model T? How old were you when you got to drive it?
When I drove, I guess I had to be maybe 18.
What did you and Ethel like to do when you were teenagers?
We liked to go to dances, barn dances too.
What were barn dances?
Barn dances? Well, they'd have people playing the fiddle and whatever.
What kind of dances were in the barn?
Well, you do square dancing, circle two-step, waltz.
Maybe you could show me how to do the circle two-step.
Everybody would be in a circle and they'd go like this, and then the music would stop and you'd dance with whoever.
Oh, you switch partners?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. So tell me about how you learned to drive.
Ethel and I went to the neighbor once, and this guy was gone, and we got in the car and run the battery down. Just kept running the car. He was mad.
So you didn't have anybody to teach you how to drive?
No.
So how did you learn?
Watching people, I guess.
And tell me about the dances downtown Nebraska, or where that.
Yeah, they'd have good bands, name bands.
Tell me about them. What name?
Dance me upstairs, the Willamette Hall.
Willamette?
Yeah.
So you go upstairs there? Did you have to pay money?
No,
So how'd you learn the difference?
I guess they had to pay to have the bands there. Somebody paid it.
Tell me what kind of dancing you do.
Oh, did the Charleston, two-step, waltz. I think I learned by watching other people.
Did you just stand around until somebody asked you?
Yeah,
So how often did you go?
every week.
Every week? Well, it sounded like you had a pretty fun life. Swimming and dancing and driving in your Model T and
Yeah.
going shopping. Did you know didn't make a whole lot of money, or it didn't matter to you? You didn't know the
Well,
difference?
we didn't need it. We didn't
You
really
didn't need to be
money.
rich. You had fun anyway.
Yeah.
So, tell me about how the World War II affected your life.
I think it made my life better because I was making more money.
Tell me where you worked and everything, what you did.
I got 81 cents an hour
Where?
at the airplane factory. Worked in sheet metal shop.
Where was this airplane factory?
Hmm?
Where was it at?
I think it was Inglewood, California. Well, I went to some kind of school to learn, and they didn't even have it home. They didn't even have what they taught me.
So you were trained to do your training didn't do you any good?
No. Well, when I worked airplane factory, I lived with Jeanette. I worked there a year. Ethel got appendicitis, so I went back home. Oh, we had to pay. This lady took a bunch of us in a car, pay her $1 a week.
Did you have to wear a uniform?
And cover our head so we wouldn't get it caught in the drill press.
What did you do when you were in the laundry? And how many hours did you have to work?
Till we got done. Till they went past a law that couldn't work us for longer than 8 hours.
Did they give you any breaks?
I don't remember having a break.
You had to stand up the whole time?
Yeah.
What did you do at the laundry?
Well, it depends on if I run the clothes through or worked on the other side and catch the clothes. Be one at one end, one at the other end.
Run them through what? Are you running them?
The mangle, big mangle.
What does that do?
Run them through.
Iron them or what? Or
Yeah,
then you fold them?
yeah.
That was your main job?
One person on one end, one on the other, to fold the sheets.
Tell me about some of the activities that you like.
Well, they have chorus practice. I'm supposed to go to that this afternoon. Yeah.
What do you like about that?
No, we sing, practice for the sing-along at the end of the month.
Did you have a record player with records?
Yeah, I still got records.
I mean, when you were growing up.
Bunch of records. Had a record player. You have to turn it off. It wasn't automatic. It would play, then it would shut off.
When you were a teenager? Or was this when you were growing up?
Yeah, when I was young, teenager.
You mean you had to crank it? Like a motor that you crank? Or is that?
Yeah, put the needle on the record.
And then you crank it. Do you have some favorite songs that you like to sing or play?
Oh, I got favorites. Don't Fence Me In, that's one of my favorites.
What do they do for Christmas?
Christmas?
What kind of thing? Do they have special dinner? Entertainment?
Well, they have some people come here and sing. Sometimes they have kids from Valley Church come over at Christmas and sing songs. That's all I can think of.
How about Halloween?
Oh, yeah. Everyone dresses up for that.
Tell me what your
They
costume.
line them up in the activity room and decide who's the best one. I was the best one once.
Tell me about that. What were you?
Well, the first time I was a witch. The next Halloween I was Cleopatra. We went to the crab shack one time.
What happened there?
Oh, we had food, and the waitresses, they would get up there and sing.
So where else?
And then we go out and go in the different stores, look for red hat stuff.
Tell me about the red hats.
They go different places for dinner.
Do you go with them?
Sometimes, yeah.
Tell me about that one gal that lived till she was 101. They had a big birthday for her. The mayor came. Tell me about her.
You mean the old lady?
What was her name?
Rose.
How old was she?
Yeah, she had a 100th birthday.
So tell me where you're going, Mom.
I'm going to the activity room.
What you gonna do there?
Chorus practice.
All right. That's every Friday?
Yeah, 2:30.
So, are you a good singer?
No.
But you like to do it anyway.
I told them I wasn't a good singer.
What they
And they
say?
told me, you don't have to, as long as you can carry a tune. Sang a sort of Indian high eagle to the people passing by.
So, how was the choir practice, Mom?
It was pretty good.
So, tell me about what's going to happen after you practice.
Well, we practice, then we go in for the sing-along at the end of the month.
Said,
Then we sing.
who comes and sees you?
Oh, a lot of the people that live here, their grandkids come and their kids. And
Just tell me, who do you know that comes sees you? You said Chelsea came to see you and she likes it?
oh yeah, she told Sue she liked it.
What about your other activities? What are you going to do tomorrow? Is there anything happening tomorrow?
Oh, bingo, Saturday. They have coffee social too after bingo. No, that's in the morning.
Oh.
They have balloon volley. They
like
hit
that?
the balloons. That's fun. They put their chairs around in a circle. Everyone has a balloon. Then they throw them up, bat them around
So is that supposed to be good exercise or good
for your arms.
for your
Yeah.
arms?
Can we watch Judge Judy?
Just, do you remember moving to St. Louis and why you guys moved to St. Louis and where you were before that?
Well, he retired, then he went to St. Louis, Missouri.
You went straight to St. Louis, got a job right away, right after you retired?
Yeah. That's when we met Bradley's. He was good friends with Brad. Barbara, she's about 20 years younger.
So he met him at work, and then
Yeah.
you became good friends with Barbara.
Yeah.
You remember walking over there just about every day?
Yeah, she didn't live very far from us.
What else do you remember about St. Louis?
The Arch,
You'd go up there?
Gateway Arch, I went up with Arthur. He wouldn't look down, he's scared of heights.
Really? And what else did you do in St. Louis? Anything fun?
Well, let's see, St. Louis.
Or my high school, or any stories about us? Anything you remember about us?
You guys always wanted me to tuck you in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Tell me about that.
Barbara thought that was funny.
Even when we were in high school?
Mom, yeah. Well, no, you were grown up and you still wanted.
So tell us what we said. What we said.
Said, Mom, tuck us in.
So then what'd you do? How did you tuck us in?
Just seen that they're covered up good, and that's all.
Didn't give us a kiss? I thought that was part of it.
Huh?
Give